Hey, I'm Tim, and in this Getting Started video, I'm going to introduce you to the features and variations that are in the Adventure Series hip pack pattern. So make sure you read through the instructions before getting started. It's important to really understand all the variations and the stepwise instructions that go into making this pack. To discuss some of the variations, let's first get started with the two that I make in the build series. Now this one's a little bit smaller than the final pack, so your pack will actually be this size. Now, one of the main features of this is that you'll need to decide on is where you want to go with the front panel. You can do a zippered front panel, a stretch pocket, or if you wanted to, just a solid front panel with no pocket. On the sides, this one has no pockets, this one has a stretch pocket. Now on the stretch pattern, the stretch pocket pattern, there's lines that show you where you can extend it. Also, on the side is most likely where you're going to put your webbing. So you need to decide exactly where you want this webbing to go and mark your pattern pieces before you sew them together. With additional webbing on the sides, for example, you could put bottle holders using the stem bag pattern on my site. Another decision to make is what you want to do with your back panel. You could do a solid body panel. You could do a laminated back panel. So this is a EVA foam laminated between two fabric pieces. Or you could do a spacer mesh panel. So this is a piece of 3D spacer mesh lined with a fabric on the inside. They're sewn together and then assembled into the pack as a single piece. For the hip belt, I give two different methods of doing the wings. You can do a traditional belt wing, like my everyday fanny pack, or you can do what I call the flex belt. And if you haven't done this before, if you haven't tried this, I recommend it, especially for bike riding. The nice thing about this is this hardware flexes freely on this belt so that the pack stays in place and rides really well in seating or standing positions. So there's a lot of different variations. And in my sew along video, I show you all these variations of how you can do this, so it's really important to decide which direction you want to go before jumping in.